Welcome back. This is Kotow for another War Rights event. You guys had a good weekend. It is Sunday, 28th October. We have an HRE event. Map 1 is Hills Counterattack off of Antietam. Total server pop, we got 220. 14 for the attacking CSA and 107 for the Union. Let's take a look at that attacking team. We have 8th Georgia under Dean Boy. 20th under Major Canada. 6th Alabama under Major Jackin. 3rd Georgia under... I'm not sure who was leading 3rd Georgia. You have 2 Corps under Colonel O'Hara. You got LFL under Colonel Famas. And we have AB under 2nd Lieutenant Usma. Oh, I gotta learn how to say your name, brother. Looks like we have 2 guns under Captain Surflex from LFL. Oh, we also have JB up here as well under Captain Schumacher. I apologize, JB. And looks like we have 2 guns under 14th LA under Mr. Wolf. Let's take a look at the Union team. They don't have any artillery. So we have... Oh, it's Jeff's birthday. Make sure you guys all leave him a... Happy birthday, Mr. Jeff. Alright, so 4th New Jersey under Captain Victor. 2 USC under Captain Eddie. Then we have the NYV, both elements. The 6 is under Sergeant Dar. And the 88th is under Lieutenant Phipp. We have HD and A and V. HD is under Cloud. A and V is under Colonel Killer. And we have the 1st USS Sharpshooters here. Let's see. I believe Carlson is leading. 1st Sergeant Carlson.
Prepared that when we start live.
Then we have 9th Corps. And we have the SR under Targray. That should be all of them. Miss anybody? I believe so. Here we go. Going live here. Lesson 10. Starting off, there is no bayonets and there is no sprinting, so see how this map goes today for both teams. Good luck to you. Yeah, it looks like 230 for total server population now. Pretty much even team, so good job on that. This looks like the Union is going to split the field, as is the CSA, so let's take a look. Union side. Got HD and A and B going to the right. Looks like 6 New York is redeploying right now. Further back, okay. And up is 9th Corps and 1st USS. And on the left side here, we got 2 units. Looks like we got 2nd USS, USC I should say, and 4th New Jersey. Gotten some long distance firing already going. 8th Georgia is putting up a base of fire already. We got JB and 6 now moving up slightly on this side, and then on the far left, we got 2 elements here. AB and LFL here. CSA left flank. On the far side, I think I missed them. It is 2 Corps and 13 Georgia moving up. See some already start going off here, and they're going to run into Eddie and his cav momentarily.
Take a knee. Hit the spaces, lad.
Je spawn, je meurs. Instant.
Two corps tangling here. The 2 USC, and they're also taking some fire from 4th New Jersey over there. Getting into the center is JB. Looks like we do have a scout. Trying to report on some info. 13 Georgia's trying to provide some covering fire along with the RE to suppress 4th New Jersey a bit. 2 Corps has redeployed a bit here. They're trying to find an angle. 2 USC pulls back. So far, neither team. No bayonets until 30, so neither team really seems to want to get into a melee just quite yet. Which may favor the Union as a defender. So far, not too many tickets have gone down. The Union's got a pretty good defense on both sides. The CSA has capped. That was Mr. Schumacher. Okay, it was 8th Georgia along with JB. Those 2 units did cap. So they may, interesting. I think the strategy may be to draw the Union out into the center and shoot them up. While the clock is still not going, just to draw this battle out as long as they can and maximize the casualties. So the Union can't just hang back in their defensive position. So it is 19 minutes so on the clock until they can cap, until they win from that cap. Got 20th Georgia and JB on the point. So 20th is moving on. One element here. AB is trying to move up a little bit.
I didn't even use it.
You can see those little hay bales. Give you a decent amount of cover. You saw that volley from AB come into 9th Corps and did not hit any of them. Here's the big thick line here. With 8 the NYV combined elements. Kind of watching the back door. Well, 9th Corps kind of has a forward screen.
No, come with me. You never cheated on your mom. Carl,
we ready for this.
you go with us when we go? Okay.
So far, it's a pretty static battlefield. So it looks like 4th New Jersey has pulled off from that position and moved up a little bit to help support 2 Corps, and it looks like it is having some effects. Sorry, not to support 2 Corps, support 2 USC. Although both of the elements are now disengaging and moving back a little bit to the safety of their respective lines.
Il y a le buisson à gauche. Allez, forme à sa gauche.
Come on the left.
Forme left.
Got 20 Georgia moving up a little bit, trying to tangle with, I believe this is A and B. HD, yes it is. So we've got a couple separate elements here engaging this A and B line, which is pretty big though. So AB has now fallen off, but the fire is now concentrating here on LFL. And that has pushed off LFL. Now we've had 6 Alabama, and 20th has to move up to support 20th.
Just guess. It's okay.
Down the right.
And also 1st USS and 9th Corps is also attached here at the end of the line for A and B, giving it a little bit more firepower while HD watches the left flank. But then here comes A and B is moving up, and they are also supported. Okay, so it's all the NYV is moving up from 2 different angles.
Wellesley.
To USC, Eddie's moved up to put some flanking fire into the CSA element down here, which is JB.
That's enemy on our left.
All forward, one down.
Yep.
Right now, I think the Union objective is just to recap without losing too many
Oh shit, okay.
casualties.
It might be easier for you, man. You're getting crossfire.
They are in a bit of a crossfire right now, though. 88th seems to be taking the brunt of it. But once 88th goes down, 6 will become the targets. But they've only got to hang out for a few more seconds. But, okay, good move here by the element that was up here. They have pushed forward. Now they're getting some flanking fire on the CSA. You're gonna have to watch their flank, though. We have a CSA unit charging in. JB was trying to hold the point, but I think they were a little bit too strung out. Party shot coming in, looked like it went right through that line. So Union has reset. They do have a forward position now, but they are vulnerable to arty fire. We'll see if they want to keep up this forward position or if they want to pull back again. If they pull back, they are vulnerable to that same maneuver of them just doing that quick cap. But if they do not, they are pretty vulnerable to fire. And Killer's made the call. He is pulling back, as is Cloud. And 1st USS is providing some covering fire for that retreat. And here comes 88th is also pulling back. Still have this fight. This far side, 4th New Jersey. Mr. Victor here is tangling with the 2 Corps element that's over here.
Yep, already got it.
I guess I don't know what to say. We got being artillery now.
SR is with him as well.
Right in. One.
Got some good shots in. See a lot of those flags going down. So if you see a flag disappear, it means that person died.
Don't hit the friendlies.
That's why I like to keep it
Fire!
gauged. Slows it down, you know, not as good graphically. Doesn't look as nice, but it does let me know. Gives a good idea of what the casualty rate is.
Yeah.
Where? My sideline. Down the road. Keep moving. Is that enemy?
I know
Other side of
I know there's
Snake.
supposed to be friendlies over there.
Is that a USA flag?
Yeah.
We can't do anything about our position is right here. But the second corps.
Looks like we got another movement here by the CSA. 6 Alabama is trying to move up. They do have a base of fire support here from 2 elements. It's AB, it's LFL. Let's see how far Jackin takes this attack in. Looks like he's assigned to use the rocks here as a bit of cover. Trying to get some more tickets against the Union and push them back a little bit further. joined by 20th, who's also moving up to support.
Right out.
As is JB, who's heading straight for the point. Maybe to extend the match again. Yep, that's what they're doing. So now you got covering fire. These two elements here, as well as the elements in the corner, kind of bottling up the union that's over here. The cap is going on. You also got also doing the same thing on that angle, along with two. Right now, the union is pretty separated though into two distinct elements. You got the weighty element over here with the majority of units, and then you have 2 units on the far left. There is another cap. Looks like Killer's gonna bring his men back to maybe mass up here. Now you got several units here massed up. Might be looking to do a punch. What's the point? There's several successive lines now on the point. Good overwatch here as well by 6 Alabama. AB may be a little bit far back now. We'll see. They might be worried about a flank wide, but they won't be able to. An LFL as well will be hard for them to watch the point. They do have a maneuver here by the Union. Eddie's moving up here. Here comes the Cav. Trying to knock down the flag and get the CSA in a bit of a crossfire here. He doesn't have too many men. Yeah, good shots. Same time, 4th New Jersey is putting pressure on 13th Georgia here. Already kicked back. Looks like 2 corps already been put back. They're reforming though. That does give Victor's move here does give cover to Eddie to do that maneuver. CSA is responding and trying to knock out Eddie. And it is JB on the Captain Schumacher. He's going to try to come down here and flank Eddie. Let's see how he does. Even though Bunker lost a good amount of men there, he succeeded in his objective. Eddie is pushed back, although not fully.
Yes.
But now he's got to fall back to these rocks and doesn't have as good of an angle, and he's going to engage that element here. Still have 4th New Jersey tying down this flank, giving Eddie some cover, and then you still have the mass of the Union up here. They've got a nice fist ready to deal with who's ever needed. I'm not feeling great today, guys. I apologize. My best. So Canada is redeploying, trying to get out of the fire. And have a good amount of the CSA poised up on this hill. AB is moving forward, though. Are they going to try to... the Union? We'll see. Both sides are kind of just waiting right now for their moment. As now back this, I wouldn't say push back. They're really just kind of consolidating their forces and staying under the hill, trying not to expose themselves too badly. But now we do have some movement. 10th is moving out a little bit here to the left. A good amount of the CSA is also formed up on this left side here, which Eddie is trying to tie down. But looks like some Union is moving forward.
See, there's a little decollage right here. You see it.
Here comes the Union, at least part of it. Only the NYV has moved out so far. You got first USS providing cover. And you still have the HD, A, and V, say, and friends taking some arty fire. But they're still kind of in this reserve position, so they'll leave it to the NYV here to recap the point. So you got 88th dealing with this element to the south. 6 is going to try to beat this element right here.
I'm down.
They're losing a lot of men though.
Aim of the waist, guys. Aim of the waist. Aim of the waist.
There's Mr. P. Tarker there.
Target's through.
Yeah, just keep shooting.
Both teams have now hit engage, but the CSA is starting to move up a bit. And the 20th engaging the 6. Okay, we also have an attack on this side. Killer's going to try to catch CSA. I should say Killer and Cloud. They're working together. It's not just Killer. They're going to get off a nice volley here against AB. Colonel Famas is here on the other side of this fence. He's got an opportunity to flank the Union if he can. Now he's going to push forward a bit. But you had Cloud there with that pistol. Just kind of prevented them a bit. The AB line has been melted away. Good use of the pistol there. Now Killer's come up with that pistol as well. We still don't have bayonets, so keep that in mind. About 2 minutes before bayonets. The Union did recap. JB has already moved up. Try to contest it, but New York NYV is still hanging out there. Try to get some more casualties. And they are up on tickets now, if only slightly. So 6AL is kind of reformed now and is putting in some fire in the flanks, but LFL is basically knocked back and they're going to back up back here. Good little attack there by Killer and Cloud, giving good cover for the units that have taken point. And let's not forget the first USS here providing sniper cover. Keeping the CSA honest. No real change on this far side. So far good cooperation by units on both sides. Don't really see anybody off doing their own thing. Everybody's kind of working together, working off each other, which is what you want to see. Some already came in. I missed the shot here, but looks like 6 New York got knocked down a bit. And there's another shot. I don't know if 88th wants to hang out here too much longer. That already can hit you, and it can knock you down pretty good. Yep. The 8th has made the call, and they're going to get out of there. So now we are at 29 subs, so bayonets can come on. Eddie's going to fall back a little bit. Going to reconsolidate his men. General, the Union is pulling back. USS Sharpshooters pulled back in. They were doing coverage out here.
Yeah.
Carlson has got his men back into cover here. Joining up with the 9th Corps element as well with them. HD, A, and V. 100 element over here on this far side. Comes the 88th, trying to get under cover to reconsolidate. And right away though, here comes Ancient Bean Boy. 8th, now he's going to try to cap real quick.
2 to 1.
He's joined by JB, so you got a little bit more of a element out here. It's 20 Georgia, Major Canada trying to provide some cover for them. Damn bush. LFL AB line on this far side. Are they pressing the attack forward? Looks like they are. So you had a juke here on this side by the CSA. Under some covering fire. They are trying to mask as the rest of the team comes forward and tries to hit the HB and the V line. There is a counter charge that has been ordered. And HD, A, and V will hold that charge by LFL and AB. But they have delayed long enough for Ace Georgia to do its job on the cap. Looks like we have another attack moving forward. Here's Canada. He might be trying to clean up as AB and LFL get reformed back here. Canada's going to try his luck against this team. They'll have this engagement on this far side here. Victor has actually been doing a pretty good job of keeping the CSA element here that was 2 core
Everyone be ready to fall back.
busy. You can see JB has now moved over this side to tangle with them along with the first U.S. sharpshooters. In fact, here's first U.S. Not first U.S., 2 USC. Lord, come on, get the names right. Oh, and he's actually got their backs. Uh-oh. Good maneuver there by JB against Eddie. You're not friendly. Alright, so JB did that little raid and kind of disrupted the 2 USC, and they're going to pull back, but they're going to have to pull back as well. We do have another fight going on here on this far side with 2 core. It's been tangling with 4th New Jersey this whole game. Looks like 4th New Jersey's been getting the better of it, at least positionally. They've been able to push them further and further back, further and further away from supporting the main effort. Let's see if O'Hara, though, can turn the tides on Mr. Victor.
Yeah.
He said you can follow the
Understood. Right, let's go. Okay.
Yes,
Right.
Oh,
They're charging.
charging. Better receive charge.
Well-timed arty shot there. Not sure if it'll be enough or not. They should have the numbers here, and they do have an officer.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep, so the 4th New Jersey is pulling back. So we have another attack here by JB, who's going to try to cut them off. Good maneuver here by Schumacher. You can manage this and knock them back. They might be able to take this whole right side. There's like some distance firing going on the other flank here. CSA has caps, so the Union does have to recap. So right now we got multiple bronze going on here for the Union. CSA is now on taking losses. So Schumacher did a raid there, but it wasn't quite enough to fully knock back the CSA. You got 8th Georgia here looking at. And then we do have a charge, another one going on against this left side. that guy get over the fence? We do have a Union element here in the center that's recapping. That is the NYV team. Even though it looks like he had some initial success there by LFL, they have kind of stalled out a bit. That has given time for Killer and Cloud to get his men reorganized. That backside. See, 4th New Jersey is now redeploying. They've been knocked back a bit. You got 2 USC still giving some coverage over here. And NYV has once more completed its objective of recapping the points. We are only at 27 minutes, and although they're only at engage, they are just about at taking losses, and they really don't have a ticket advantage against the CSA yet.
Schumacher's a vegetable, that's a lie. That fucking flag.
They're crossing over the road. They're on our side of the road.
I don't know, what shall we do?
What we doing, bees? What we doing, bro?
CSA has not fully pushed back the Union, but it has gotten a bit of a better position on them. At this point, there's several engagements.
Over the fence.
Passez par la droite. Jump the fence right.
Double ligne à droite.
From double line right.
Double line.
Shut up, Ed, I'll be back in a moment.
Rinse, repeat, watch Colonel Joe get shot in the face.
Oh yeah, we got good shots here.
Alright, back.
On the fence, all is good. There is definite low line to the south.
Really?
CSA just continues to press the Union further and further back. Now the Union is at taking losses, 26 minutes remaining.
On the fence, continue reloading.
Thanks.
Looks like we do have an attack going on here. A and B is going to try to reestablish control of this right side. I should say A and B / HD / the other units that are helping. It is several. Killer is out front though. He's going to run right into the LFL line. Here comes Cloud with his guys. They're trying to push through this combined 6AL LFL line here. But here comes Kennedy. He's going to try to help. He's going to try to flank the Union as they're attacking from the opposite side of the fence. So good move by him. Good use of the terrain. Kind of stop and disrupt this attack. And allow the rest of the CSA elements to fall back.
Be aware of their melee.
And he has succeeded. Good maneuver there by Mr. Canada. There's a few remnants out here, but they are now disorganized.
Right up, weak boys, right up.
So now if they can manage it, now the CSA could push up, although that charge did knock back those two larger elements, so it's only Canada left over here. And he's still got some elements left he's got to knock back. I think he stabilized the line, and that's a good objective, and that's probably all he can manage at the moment.
Our flags are up.
As you can see, HD and A and B are already moving off. Got 6 New York moving up to help him. Got 88 doing some long distance shooting, trying to maintain control in the center.
Yeah.
Shift around as needed.
How you doing?
So you can see 20th is now redeployed from the fence now as a
Right north.
Right to the north.
provide some overwatch as the Union's
shoot right up,
reforming.
Lincoln.
Paulus having not going, he would have knocked out quick.
Fucking, I can't believe
Now
it.
6AL has had time under Major Jacket to get his men back together here on that rock. So about even on tickets, 23 left in the match. I'd say it's definitely right now CSA advantage. They don't have complete control of the field. They are making a good show of it and contesting it and knocking out tickets as it. So 13 Georgia has redeployed to help out 4th New Jersey here. Victor's going to try to do an attack and secure this left flank a little bit.
Everyone here, eat a bit of fire down the way. Stay in the...
He's going to put some fire down and try to knock back 2 corps and secure this flank.
Deux paires.
Ok, on va.
Ok, on a dit on back.
And he will succeed in knocking back 2 corps, and he's going to pressure the attack up a little bit.
Right, I love this.
Guess now we have to see, does he continue the attack forward? Does he hold here, or does he try to swing up?
Who's the 100?
Schumacher and 8th over here in the center. Lots going on. Looks like we have another charge going on. A and B and HD has now been joined by the NYV, has pushed forward on this flank, and they're trying to secure this position. CSA has multiple elements, though, shooting into them. They've bloodied them a bit, but they are falling back now. They will knock out one element that was over here, which looks like it was AB. Still had 20th providing covering fire, along with Major Jacket and his pistol. Looks like the CSA over here is moving up. JB and 8th. Try their luck against 2 USC, who has fallen back to the coverage of this corn here. Now they're in a bit of a box, although 2 corps is still keeping 4th New Jersey honest. It's 4th New Jersey and 13 Georgia. Looks like they're gonna pull back a bit.
Yep. Fuck you, Eddie.
Fence line, take cover. Also, if you get bored, you can take a shot at artillery, so you know, north, southwest, west. Eagle, that's directed to you.
West, northwest.
There hasn't really been too much change in the disposition for the units this whole match. Both teams have pretty much stuck with the way they set up, with some slight alterations here and there, but been pretty consistent this whole match. Comes Eddie, he's moving up again.
We got good sniping shots on this end of the east. Let's keep moving up.
Watch our right.
They are close to taking losses here. I'm sorry, close to breaking on both teams. Still have these elements here on the CSA left trying to box in. Keep A and B and HD from doing any big maneuvers.
Let them cap.
Smoke to my left.
Wait.
Make sure there's
Yeah, those guys at the far southeast, I'm not sure if they're
Oh, I'm not dead.
Ah, shit. Close.
CSA is now on braking. Looks like the 2 Corps is charging forward, trying to knock off Fort New Jersey. But they will not succeed in that attempt. Fort New Jersey holding strong, along with support from 13 Georgia and SR.
Well, there goes Pat.
A couple guys knocked down a bit.
Jackson.
Union is pushing forward here. This right side once more.
From side left standing, the right.
Trying to secure this right side. Please push back A, B units over here.
That bullet was for you.
AB's been stubborn. Alright, so Union will succeed on knocking them back. There is support here still by 20th, and behind them, LFL, kind of waiting. Kind of reserve to see where they want to go. They want to go to point, if they want to deal with this left side. While they're waiting, they're putting in some fire. It's 2 USC on that far side. But now 20th is pretty much all that's looking at this element that's here. Union just about on braking though. 15 minutes left, so CSA has some time. They bought that time with all those caps.
Check it, you check.
Boys, do you like my plan?
right, boys, towards the east, southeast, take
East, southeast, take
East, southeast, take aim.
Southeast.
Cyanide, I crouch. Fire.
And with that volley, we'll put them on braking, as the man said. Let's see, does the CSA continue trying to shape? Are they trying to force the issue? Have our answer. It's Major Jackin, along with Schumacher, along with Bean Boy, flooding the points. Got 2 Corps still trying to tie down Fort New Jersey. They are going to be vulnerable to some fire here, and we already have. They have to contest the point. Here comes Dar, the 6 New York. Imagine that big wing, though. Yep, there they are. Gonna come flooding down. 20th is gonna try to hit him in the side, but this is a big element. USC charged in. Eddie here, trying to make sure they don't cap. Giving time for 4th New Jersey here to get into the fight. Everything is on the point now.
Lock.
Victor's going to try to do an intercept against 2 Corps. He's going to trust his buddies here. Here comes 88 to finish off this fight, not lose point. So far, the Union is pushing them back. 20th is going to come in now, try to knock off this element here. So 4th New Jersey has done the best they could to delay, and they're going to push back up here. Remnants of A and V. Securing this side, so right now the Union will still hold on to point. They have been knocked back pretty significantly on tickets. Really don't have any positioning left. Now it's everything's in the center. There's no coverage. But the CSA is going to have to reform. They've been pretty much wiped. So, we'll have to see how the Union wants to go. Do they do a forward defense? Do they fall back? Or do they just hang out on point? See what the CSA wants to do.
Have it on the flank.
Still plenty of time left of the match, so. Looks like some of the Union's going to pull off to reconsolidate up here. It's an A and V HD combo. Still have a few units on point though.
Getting shot up here.
Got the NYV here, 2 USC and 4th New Jersey. Still staying on point. It's like a forward element. Some more 88th coming back in. So you got your forward element guarding point, and you got your reserve force back here. Kind of deal with any attacks that come in, especially from this flank up here. It's kind of how they position themselves. So, not a bad defensive setup. Artie, though, I think may become a problem for them. CSA appears to be in no hurry here. Here comes got 6AL doing some distancing. And there's an Artie shot came in.
Back now, y'all.
Try to spread the field a bit to minimize casualties.
Must stand for triple death.
This is dangerous, though, I'll be honest with you. Alright, now, so. Okay, A and B and HC are not going to wait. They have decided to push up and try to be more disruptive here. And knock back the CSA that's in these back positions. Catching 20th there. Some good flanking fire. I kind of like this move a lot. You want to disrupt the enemy. Not let them kind of set up their defense, so you set the pace of the battle. If things get too hot, you can pull back. It is risky if you lose command and control and you guys charge off. Not necessarily, but as long as you stay tight, it's a good move, in my opinion. See, here comes 8th Georgia trying to disrupt it. But while they're doing this, they're taking casualties, and that timer will go down a final push if they're not worried, and all this time that they built up, that all goes away. And you got a further push up here by the Union. Now, 1st USS is going up to do an overwatch here, try to catch some other out of lines and further disrupt the CSA and bottle them up. So, got our answer. The Union has decided to go for a forward defensive position here. And also say I do like this L shape as well. So good moves here by the Union, at least in my opinion. We'll see if it pans out and works. AB's not going to just let them take it though. They're going to try to whittle down this element here. Push the Union into last stand, hopefully before they go into breaking. You have the rest of the CSA being patient. They're gonna just shoot it out. Trying to get some avenues. So the Union has managed to get the CSA down to final push before they hit last stand. You see Carlson is now pulling back. You see A&V and HD also pulled back as well. You got a nice mass of troops here positioned, waiting for this final push that they're expecting to come any moment now from the CSA. They don't have too much time left. They only got 2 minutes. So, and here comes the attack. Union is well positioned though for a counterattack. So we'll see who comes out on top here. Yep, here comes that counterattack swing. Here's Cloud with HD. Putting in some blanket fire. They're going to try to keep CSA in this firing box and not just charge in. They're not on last stand yet, so they're trying to draw out it as long as they can before they hit that last stand. Just put this nice firing line, keeping the CSA in this box here. Here we go. Now the Union is on last stand. See if they continue to shoot it out or if they try to push the CSA off. So far, CSA is not capping yet. They have unlimited tickets, so they can just flow men back into the fight. Every man that's killed now does not come back. We do have a nice flank maneuver here by 2 Corps. That's found the Union flank here. So far, though, the Union is holding strong. And looks like 2 Corps is going to try to change the pace of this operation a bit, and is hitting the Union in the flank here. And try to disrupt them as best they can. They have been pushed back. Now here comes the CSA is still here. They haven't really pushed all the way up yet, though. They're happy to shoot it out. I'm not quite sure why. That will be it. CSA was not able to push the Union off of that point. And the Union was able to get a nice stubborn defense in there for a good win. So, impressive moves there by the Union. Well positioned by both teams. A lot of teamwork, a lot of position, flanking off of each other. So, coming in to help when you saw a problem. Good job on both teams. Looking forward to the second match. See what we have on casualties for both teams. Actually, it's going to be quite high. A little low of a server pop today, so maybe not super high, but we'll see. $1,003 for the CSA, 950 Union. See you all for the next one.